especially the security. But you can't compare it to Africa. My brother, let's be sincere. There is no Nigeria celebrity when they stay Europe. Go and market. All of them only get house here. All day Nigeria. Is it the weather? Our weather is more perfect. Everything about Nigeria is more perfect. The only thing here now the security. Rest of mind. You feel open door to daybreak. You feel work out to daybreak. That is all the only difference. We get money past Europe, bros. We get money for Nigeria past Europe. When you grab, yes, when you reach out, you see small boys with waiting that go shock you. You call the answer yourself, why they would waste my time for the Europe? And most of the big houses, big things where they see here, now the same with politicians I get them. We just come here because we need peace, rest of mind. Then you feel still work. When your time of pension reach, your bank can loan you. My bank come in to come and take loan. They can give you loan to do anything you want to do. Those are the things we lack in Africa. No hospital, no school, no road, no lights.
So I said, let me play this video so that all of you will hear and really understand what this young man is saying. From all indications, he lives in Europe. And what he's trying to say is that Africa actually has more opportunities for people living in Africa than Africans who have traveled to Europe. And he gave an example that our musicians, our celebrities, and all of them live here in Nigeria. You hardly will see any of them living abroad. What they usually do is that they live in Nigeria, go to Europe, go to America, run their shows, run all that they need to do, and they come back to Nigeria, live in Lagos or Abuja. So is it true that Nigeria or Africa has more money than Europe? I think there's some sense in what he's saying. If you look at it critically, anyone who is living in a country that is not his, the ease of doing business is not there. Before you do any business, you have to register it, you have to undergo scrutiny, so you have to do all sorts of things before that business can begin, and you need a lot of money to set up such a business. Here in Nigeria, you can just get a shop and then you're good to go. So every single thing in Nigeria is easy. But the problem now is, in Nigeria, do you really have the capital to start up? Do you have the security for your business? These are some of the drawbacks. But if everything is going for you, that is, you have the capital, you have the place where your business can be secured, then starting a business and making money here is even far better than in Europe and America. That's one angle to look at it. Another angle to look at it is, in Europe and America, they have advanced so much so that before you are able to create a niche for yourself, you have to be exceptionally good in what you're doing. While here in Africa, almost every single thing is a virgin land. Take, for example, you decide to go into something like pottery, and maybe you decide to go into pottery in Nigeria. All you need to start that pottery is just the space in your backyard, and then you get a carpenter who will have the things sorted out for you. You have a cage, and then you can start small. It can be with few beds as 50 to 100, and before you know it, in 1 year, if you are consistent with this, you have plenty beds and make plenty profit. But if you want to do such a business in America, you want to do such a business in Europe, you require more capital, you require more of the regulatory registration, and then it becomes so difficult because most of our people who go out there are actually doing menial jobs. The jobs they are doing cannot sustain them. Most of the jobs they do, they are using it to pay taxes, they are using it to pay accommodation. That's not to say they are not doing well for themselves. They are really doing well for themselves. But do they have that luxury of money to be able to invest in that society? So I advise all of us who are living abroad, come back to Nigeria or send your money to Nigeria for genuine investment. I advise you to send your money to Nigeria for genuine investment. If you can send something like 20 to $30,000, you'll be surprised how much investment you will have here. People have complained that yes, the economy is unstable, the naira is unstable. You invest $20,000 now, before you know it, your $20,000 become $10,000. Yeah, but look at the returns. I was also listening to the Zenith Bank owner. He said he started Zenith Bank with $5,000 in the early 90s, and that business is over $4 billion today. So look inward, Africa. Let's develop our own society. Let's make things work for our society. I mean, you can make it here. And if you have gone abroad, it's an opportunity for you to get more money, send it back home, and invest for genuine business that will boom. Yeah, that's my honest advice. If you feel otherwise about this, I would like to hear from you. Send your comments and please share this video. Let's hear what people have to say about business in Africa, making money in Africa, and living in Africa.